Hi guys, how's everybody doing tonight? This is my Sunday Spotlight video on Tuesday. This is my style. Welcome to my channel. I try and I've made efforts to be better, but yeah, I'm kind of a go with the flow person, so Sunday just wasn't a great day. I don't know what it was, if it was something with the planets, the new moon, I don't know, but I just felt super tired and not myself, and just like my body was just telling me to rest. So when Grant was taking his nap is when I would normally be doing my Sunday video, and I decided to honor my body and lay on the couch with a book. And it was a good book. It was a self-development kind of book, so it wasn't a total loss. But yeah, I decided to wait on the video until I felt good and inspired, and instead of posting something that felt blah or uninspired or inauthentic, I decided to wait until I was in the right mode to do it. So here I am. Yesterday I actually would have been too. It was a better day. But I spent a good chunk of the day doing training to obtain my Reiki Master Level certification. So that was so awesome. Loved it. And then it was Halloween, so that was the day. And today, here I am. And this is going to be a quick video because Grant is still up and running around, and he's starting to lose it a little bit, so we might have some interruptions, but I've asked him to keep it down. So we'll see how this goes. But I wanted to hop on really quick and talk a little bit about why I choose Young Living. Essential oils have gotten so popular, and they're just everywhere. Like, you can go to Bed Bath & Beyond and Target and major retailers now and get oils. But I wanted to talk about why I'm so devoted to Young Living and why I love them and their products so much. I was introduced to Young Living when I was in massage school. We had a day where someone came in and talked about oils, and Young Living was introduced to me right alongside with learning about essential oils, kind of like they were the essential oil company to go with. And I got to smell a lot of the oils. The person had the big Aroma Complete kit, so I got to smell a lot of them and thought they were awesome. And I signed up a couple months after that, just the smallest membership, which was a lavender oil. And got the oil, but wasn't totally locked in and devoted to Young Living at that time. I kind of thought, I'm not just going to take somebody else's word for it that, you know, these are the best oils. And Young Living wasn't even as popular then, I don't believe. So anyways, I played with some other brands, did my research, you know, read a lot online, and to make a long story short, here I am, like, totally devoted to Young Living and in love with them. And there's lots of reasons why, so I will give a few of them, but one of them is the main focus of this video. I just want to add a couple others in first. Their generous compensation plan, if you do decide to work the business side, it's a really nice compensation plan. And the Essential Rewards program, which if you fall in love with the oils, which so many people do, and you know, find themselves ordering them all the time, they have an Essential Rewards program where you can sign up to do monthly purchases and get points back on those purchases, which also allows you to be eligible for certain promotions. Like, if there's different tiers. If you spend X amount of dollars this month, then you get X amount, you know, X free oils. So really generous stuff going on in the company. So I love both of those things, but other companies have those things too. I don't think those are super unique, especially other multi-level marketing companies have programs like that. But to my knowledge, there's no other company that has this one thing that Young Living has, and it's 3 words: seed to seal. No other company has the strict guidelines that Young Living does for quality. It's a 5-step process, which starts with the selection of the seed to grow the plants for the oils, all the way to the time that you get the oils in your hands. So I just want to briefly go over that process and kind of a little bit about what happens in each stage, because it is so important, and to me is like the #1 thing that makes Young Living what it is. Although there's lots of other things, this is the #1 thing. I'm almost done, babes. So the first step is the seed, selecting the seed. They select the seeds that have the highest potential to produce the best essential oils. They have experts that partner with university researchers to evaluate the potential of the oils. So they select only the oils that have the highest possibility and highest possible levels of bioactive compounds. So only starting with the highest quality stuff that they know they can get the best result from. So the second step is the cultivate stage. Young Living owns all of its own farms all around the globe, which is huge to me, like that they have control over every step of the process because they own their own farms. They are dedicated to responsible and sustainable harvesting methods. Sustainable is really important. It takes a lot of plant material to make an essential oil, and I know that there are some essential oils which I've been interested in getting, and I look and I'm like, why don't they have that? But it's because they're not sustainable to make and they want to be responsible to the environment. So that's a great thing. They have experts that travel around the world that visit the farms to make sure that the cultivating processes match their high standards. They're always making sure that things are up to par. So the next step is the distill stage. They use innovative approaches, proprietary techniques, very gentle techniques for steam extracting essential oils and preserving their constituents. They use cold pressing and resin tapping methods for certain oils too that need that. In the test stage, this is super important also. Young Living never accepts adulterated oils. Adulterated means that it can be cut with something else, have something synthetic added to it to make it smell like how it should, but then you lose the therapeutic properties. So Young Living is totally against that. They use only the purest essential oils all the time. And as a note, if you ever see an oil that says just pure essential oil or something along those lines, unless it says 100% certified therapeutic grade essential oil, it's not the real deal. And this is part of what I love about Young Living too. Like I know that all of this work has been done, so I don't have to go in and research, you know, what happens at each step. I just know that it's all been done. I don't have to do any digging about what's been done. It's just all there. So to guarantee the quality of these oils, Young Living tests both in its own labs as well as in third-party facilities. So we know that they're not, you know, the results are not being tampered with in any way because there are third parties that test these as well. And the testing standards ensure that the oils meet stringent specifications. There have been batches of oil, especially well sought after oils like Valor, that didn't meet the standards, that they just chucked the oil and said, you know, we can't put this out there. So that brings us to the last step, which is the seal step. They have a dedicated facility, so once all the oils are where they need to be, you know, all over the world, they get shipped to Spanish Fork, Utah, where they're bottled up using state-of-the-art equipment, and they're painstakingly put together to get into our hands. So that is kind of what happens every step of the way, from selecting the seed to getting the oils in your hands, and that is a huge part of why I'm a Young Living chick. So there's a lot more to the story, but that's what I have to say for tonight, and I hope it helps you if you've kind of been on the fence and you know, researching and looking at other brands the way I did. I hope it helps. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and have a good